1 year and 12 flights later, what did or didn't I change throughout that year? I don't think I would be able to fit everything in if I did not have these. Extra bags cost money. Hi, my name's Denise and I travel to and from the UK every month for a week's work. Here are my updated cheap Ryanair flight tips. So what has changed? The main thing that has changed, and quite significantly, is my bag itself. Now, last time I did have a bag at the right size, but because I was traveling so often, I felt I wanted a bit more of a practical bag that was exactly the measurements. And this one acts a little bit more like a suitcase. It also has a huge pocket here for all my travel documents. I have a pocket here for my water bottle. It is a rucksack, but also it has got an additional slip here where you can put it on top of a roll case if you were taking an extra bag. But I don't like to do that. Extra bags cost money. I will tell you that 1 month I did actually take an additional bag with me, and that was December, purely for me to take Christmas presents from here in Germany to the UK and also bring Christmas presents back. My actual travel bag that I use monthly stayed the same. So my travel outfits haven't really changed. The actual items may have changed, but the principle has stayed the same. So I do tend to wear jeans with either boots or trainers, something that will go with all the rest of the outfits that I have planned for that week. I still plan my outfits ahead so that I can reduce how much I take. I would not say it's a capsule wardrobe, but there are a lot of mix and match items in there. I also travel with one of these 3 coats. One is for when it's really wintry. One is a waterproof one. The other one is a little bit smarter, or if it's more spring-like. I do actually stay with my parents when I'm in England, so I do manage to get some washing done. But one thing I have started to take with me are these sheets from Dr. Beckmann. Now, I tend to just put 1 or 2 sheets in here. It's a sealed bag. And I actually use these at home as well. I think they're brilliant. And one of these sheets will do a good sort of handful of washing, really. So I do always keep those with me because I don't always go straight to my parents. I maybe stay somewhere else for a couple of nights en route. But yeah, I've always got those with me. And because they're sheets, they don't leak, they lay flat, and they do seal back up. But I will leave a link to these below actually, because as I say, I do use them at home as well, and they're absolutely brilliant. On a normal large wash in a washing machine, I would put both sheets in. I just split them and put them each side of the drum. But for traveling, absolutely brilliant. Now, in my video last time, I did actually mention about carrying a small bag with me, like a bum bag. I wasn't particularly comfortable with that bag. It was a little bit bulky, but also it's not one that I would kind of want to carry around with me when I'm actually there. So I did upgrade that to this bag. Still not the prettiest, but it is a little bit more safety conscious. It is RFID protected. So if I've got my cards in here, then I know that they're a little bit protected. I always travel with my passport in here also. And, you know, in the back, I put my sort of purse with English money, and there's another pocket at the back. But I will leave a link to this actually, because I'm quite pleased with it. And you know, it lays flat against your body, so it's not really noticeable at the boarding gate. But because it's quite flat as well, even when it has got bits in, you can actually just slide it into the normal bag should they stop you about it at the boarding gate. But to be honest, I've never been stopped with it. But yeah, it's discreet and it sort of sits around the side. But yeah, I like that one. I actually do have another bag in England, which I now use as a handbag. So I caved in. But for traveling, and if I'm traveling around the city or anything like that on another video filming, then I will also have this with me. Now, one thing I have actually been using for the whole year and would never travel without now are my compression cubes. I absolutely love them. I cannot recommend them enough. I have the 3 and I do use all 3. I put my main outfits in one, underwear and smaller bits like leggings in another. Sometimes I take this as a spare to put sort of laundry in, particularly if I'm sort of travelling from place to place until I can get somewhere to get it washed. Otherwise, I'll put maybe tops in here and split it up a little bit. But basically, I've always got the 3. And as I say, I love them, and I will leave a link down below for them. A couple of family members have also, should we say, received them for Christmas because they also travel quite a bit. And as I say, they're absolutely brilliant. I could be here all day. I mean, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, and they're only Amazon, and I think at the moment they're on offer. But yeah, definitely worth doing. I love these. I don't think I would be able to fit everything in if I did not have these, I will be honest. Now, one thing I am still working on to make it work a bit more efficiently is my little electrical bag. Now, I do take this every time with me. I don't put phone in or anything like that, which you can do. I have to charge clients when I'm in England, so I tend to have that in. I have a spare USB adapter here, and I have put cables in here. I travel with this cable and this plug for when I'm on the trains in Germany or travelling within Europe, because it has an adapter already attached, so it's USB-C or B. And yeah, I found this particular lead really quite good actually, which I did pick up at an airport. And so I tend to sort of put that in there. And on the note of electrical, I still always take this one with me. I have thought about leaving one in England, which I do have a basic one there for me to use, just that I can put USB so I can charge my phone or something. But if I'm not always there, this one is really quite useful still. So I still use this. Again, I can pop a link below. I also do remember to take my microphones with me, so they come in this nice little bag, so that also fits into my carry-on bag. These are absolutely brilliant. And similarly, I do have my earbuds as well that I now take with me. I used to have like big headphones and, you know, probably put them around my neck, but I'm a little bit old for that, let's face it. But I have actually found that these earbuds are much better, so that just slots in that front pocket of my bag. Throughout the year, I also travel with my trusted water bottle. Quite often it remains empty until I can get through security and I'm at the gate where I can refill it. But you know, you save a few pennies on the flight then, or it's like €3.50 for a bottle of water at the airport. So yeah, I do take this one and I do put it in the side pocket of the bag and nobody has stopped me. But I do always take an additional bag with my food in for the travel day. And quite often I will put this bottle in that bag. But as I say, I've not really been stopped, so I'm fairly sure it will be okay. But because it classes as drink or water, then I don't think it really counts in the measurements of the bag. But as I say, I've never been stopped at the gate. So I suppose as long as it's empty, you can carry it in your hand or put it in a pocket maybe. But as I say, I've not really been stopped and I've had it in the side pocket majority of the time. Now, in my previous video, I did mention about the neck pillow to sort of put around here. Whilst I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea, I've not actually ever done it. I'll be totally honest with you. I've not done it. I've not felt the need that I need that extra space, to be quite honest. If I wanted to take an extra cardigan or a jumper with me, then I shall probably just wear it as I'm going through the airport. One thing I have changed quite a few times and I have finally found a solution for is the clear bags. For the first couple of months I took the plastic bags, the food bags, and put all my stuff in and they would break, and because I'm travelling every month I thought I need something a bit more sturdy. So I did use this bag for quite a while. Then this piece that goes across broke, so I have now discarded that one. And only last month I purchased one of these. Now I've watched every month what people are putting into security with their liquid items in. And quite a few people have had these bags. Now they don't seem to be bothered what size it is, but you are only allowed one. That's all. So I tend to put all my makeup and my face cream, everything into this one bag, and it fits. I still even have a little bit of space here, and it just zips up and nothing's going to go anywhere. I absolutely love it. It was £5 from Boots, but yeah, you are only allowed one. So I do think I've actually found the solution for that now, and I'm very happy with this solution. I used to take 2 bags, the plastic bag with my liquids in, and then I would also carry a separate makeup bag, whereas I just put everything in here in one, and it's just one bag, and it makes it so much easier and less likely to leave somewhere as well if you're moving about. And that's about it really. But there's just one more thing that I would consider if you're travelling from, I travel from Stansted, but if you're travelling from the UK out, and that is if you carry a spare duty-free carrier bag with you, you can get away with putting a few things in here. It was Easter, as you all know, not that long ago. And so I wanted to bring back a couple of Easter eggs here to Germany. And so I bought them from the local supermarket, and then I put them in my duty-free bag. Now, they do allow you to carry in a duty-free bag in addition to your small luggage when you go on the airplanes. So therefore, you can kind of get away with one or two things. I hope Ryanair aren't watching this and stop that. But I had a couple of Easter eggs in here, plus my food. Can get away with a little bit there as an extra bag. And this is the bag that I sometimes put my water bottle in as well. So that's it. That's the updated version. One or two things have changed. One or two things I've kept the same. The system that I currently have is working quite well for me. The only thing really that I need to work on is the storage of the videos whilst I'm travelling. If you do have any suggestions on that, please do put them down below. So now all I have to do is go and find a flight and do some travelling. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.